be kind of an unusual day in the life, mainly because it's going to be a weekend, and we were going to be taking a family trip for my dad's birthday. Me, Rob, and the two girls were going to be going up into the mountains where my dad has rented a cabin, and we were going to go for the whole weekend. Well, due to certain events, Rob no longer can go, and so it's going to just be me and the two girls. It's a 4-hour drive one way to get there. So we just started the trip, and it's going to be, so the three of us girls, and then my sister, her baby daddy, whatever he is, and Lex, my nephew, and then my dad and his fiance Lisa. So I am really excited. I'm super, super bummed out that Rob can't be there. I mean, of course, because I love him to death, but that is where we're at. This day in the life is going to more than likely be the entire weekend that we're there. I'm obviously not going to do a ton of recording because I don't want to be invasive to my family and stuff like that, but I am gonna just little things. I'm excited to get video of Kira like playing in the woods and things like that. And it's actually right now in Phoenix, it's like 100 degrees. It's supposed to be like in the 50s or 60s where we're going, which is a big difference, and it's raining there. So I guess we'll see how that is, but it is a beautiful cabin, and I'm sure I'm going to show you guys a video of it or pictures of it. But it's got like a wraparound porch, and it's got a lake right out front and woods behind it. I'm really excited. So I just wanted to fill you guys in the beginning of my 4-hour drive. I'll check in as we go to rest stops and everything like that. Alright, change of scenery, no longer in the city. Getting into these craggy mountains that are really pretty. Super red. Sky is bright, at least here it is. And I just hit a bug right there on my windshield, which is why it's blurry. But we are an hour into our drive, and oh, there's those clouds that you can see over there. Had a couple of stops that I had to make. Stopped at Sprouts and got some healthy snacks and treats for the drive and for the trip while we're there, and went to the gas station, picked up some hot water so that I am able to make bottles for Ari on the way there, or a bottle at least, instead of using cold water because it'll upset her tummy. But both girls are asleep. They've been asleep the whole time. I just placed an order with the Safeway grocery store that's like 20 or 30 minutes away from where we're going to be staying, and ordered a cake for my dad and his fiance because their birthdays were in July and this month. So ordered a cake for them, and I'll be picking that up for them tomorrow. It's kind of a surprise. And yeah, so I am going to keep driving safely, and yep, I'll check in whenever. I'm going to keep singing my Disney songs and drinking my energy drink. Alright, so I am 2 hours into my drive. Kira is finally starting to fuss. I gave her some juice and a fig bar, but she still seems like she's kind of grumpy, so I don't know. We'll have to see what I can do to pull off here soon, see if there's a rest stop. Huge change in scenery. There's like grass and trees and no cactus. It's really nice that we finally hit the tree line, and I mean, I love this part of Arizona. I love this tree line where you're getting into the conifers with all of the pine trees and things like that. All of these little wildflowers that you see there. I'm not sure if you can see them actually, but on the side of the road there, and clear skies, lots of hills, just absolutely beautiful out here. Still pretty warm. We haven't started dropping in temperatures yet, but I'm sure that that will come soon enough. Have gotten some text messages from from my husband, who is having a good day as far as being lucrative. He's just been having a rough day at the shop. He's really sad that he can't be with us. On another note, when I went to the gas station to fill up a little bit, total fangirl moment, one of my favorite YouTubers, Jamie Kite, who I've done a Featured Friday on, she commented on my vlog post that I just did the other day, the housewives, drugs, and mental health. So it made me, I smiled so big that she actually watched my video and she commented on it, especially because it is a very long video. So yeah, totally happy about that. Alright, we are 3 hours into our trip. We've had something to eat. We got changed. We're exploring a little bit. It's nice right here. Look at the view. There's not views like this where we live. And I've got Ari on my back. We're about to film an On Location Featured Friday, so we better get to that, and then we're gonna keep driving. Kira, say hi. Alright guys, 3 hours in, on the road again from that rest stop, and I am super red and sweaty. Both girls are fed in their car seats, obviously, buckled in tight, and yeah, so we are making this final hump. I should not need to stop again on my way there, and yeah, so I will check in when we either get really close or once we actually get there. There's those storm clouds my mom was telling me about. They popped out of nowhere. But that's good. That means it'll be cool enough, or it'll cool down quite a bit, which is something I was really looking forward to. I really wanted to get away from that ridiculous heat of the valley. So, yep. And it is just getting more and more gorgeous as I drive out here, as the trees get more green and taller and more dense. Just beautiful. This is the small town of Show Low. It's actually not that small of a town, but it's small enough that it's not very popular. And it reminds me a lot of, you know, Wisconsin, Minnesota, more rural parts of Oregon. Just overall very quaint, inviting, nice little houses, very slow speed limit. My dad told me to be on the lookout when I get close to the campground because there's just cows meandering just out there. So yeah, this is McNairy, Arizona. I'm trying to hold the microphone so it doesn't get too windy, but this is just gorgeous. Oh my goodness, these are the cows my dad was talking about. Look, it's just there. Cows, just like in the road. Speaking of which, have any of you guys seen Me, Myself, and Irene, where there's that cow in the road that just likes to lay in the road? And they go to put it out of its misery, but there was nothing even wrong with it. You just like to lay in the road. Oh, that scene is so sad, but so priceless. Oh my God, this cow is in the road! Look at the cow! Hi, cow! Alright, so I am only like 15 minutes away from this place, and it doesn't have an actual address. So I'm just like driving at the speed of smell, trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. All I know is that I'm supposed to be going to a cabin by Holly Lake, and that when I get close to Holly Lake, there will be paper signs with my last name on them, or with my maiden name. So, thus far, I haven't seen any of the signs that my dad said were for Holly Lake. So I just might not be close enough. Oh my gosh, there are all these aspen trees. I love aspen trees. There's none in the valley, but their bark is so pretty and white. So I'm just gonna keep kind of driving. The downside is that I am in an area where I officially have no cell phone reception, so I can't, I tried to Google map like where the cabins were, and it's just like error. But really this is like the only road, and I'm getting like, it's like the woods are like Blair Witch thick right now, seriously. By the way, did you guys see they're making a Blair Witch 2? I don't even understand how. But yeah, I'm seeing, I got pretty good altitude up here. The girls have been pretty fussy, and I imagine it's because their ears need to pop, because we're pretty high up there. But this is like the only road, and it definitely is around Lake Holly, because I can at least see where I am on Google Maps. Like, it's still showing me GPS-wise where I'm located on the road, but it's just not telling me directions. So, is that a lake? No. Fortunately, there's no one behind me. You know what? I thought I was gonna look a hot mess, but I don't think I look all that bad for having done my makeup while I was sweaty at a rest stop. Get out of the road, chipmunks! I really don't want to run anything over. Like, I would be devastated. True story, one time I was driving home. It was really dark, and I was in like the boonies at one of my friend's houses, and it was late, it was dark out, and so I'm driving home from her house. There's no street lights, or there's no like lights at all. It's super dark, and so I'm driving, and then this dog comes out of nowhere, and I run him over, and I'm like freaking out because I love dogs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just hit this dog. I've never hit anything in my whole life, and I cannot believe I hit, this is somebody's pet, because it was like right in front of someone's house. I was like, I don't know, should I knock on the person's door and like let them know that I just hit their dog? And so I was like, well, I should do that just so that they know. So I was gonna get out of my car, and I go to open my door, and that dog is attacking my door, and he's biting at my tires. And so I call my friend, and I'm like, hey, I just ran over one of your neighbor's dogs. And she's like, is he like a German Shepherd mixed dog? And I was like, yeah, and he's attacking my tire. She's like, I hit that dog like every single week. He jumps the fence to attack people's tires on their cars while they're driving. That dog needs to get put in the house, or I don't like chaining dogs. I don't. I think it's inhumane. It's in Arizona, at least. I think that there's states where it's cool enough that the dogs can be outside, but here you can't do that. It's way too hot. And I just was like, I cannot believe that this just happened to me. And she's like, yeah, I hit that dog like every week. That is a true story. Very first dog I hit, and wasn't my fault. I didn't actually hit him. He hit me. Alright, I just talked to my dad, still trying to find out exactly where I'm going, but this is Holly Lake. And I think that is pretty damn beautiful, don't you? So now I'm looking for paper signs with my maiden name on them, so hopefully I can find them on this road, because my phone lost signal while talking to my dad, and the signal is not getting any better, so yeah. Ooh, I think I see a paper sign. Maybe. Oh, there's a cow. I do not see a sign. I don't know what that is. Alright, well, we finally made it. And we've been here for about an hour, maybe. We're settling in.
I love how people kicked this one and
That's my dad and Ari. There's Lex. Say hi, Lex. Say hi. There's Lacey again. Tristan. And let me go get Lisa. There's Lacey with Kira. Say hi, Kira. This is my dad dog, Izzy. This is Lisa, the broccoli maker. It does smell like farts. It's a pretty nice little cabin, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when it's light out. But it is, I don't even know what time, probably 7:30-ish?
Probably.
Yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, like, I don't know, 7:30 or something like that. So we're gonna eat dinner and hang out and everything, and the girls will go to bed when they go to bed, and yeah, so it is a pretty nice little place. I have a room with 3 beds. That's my room, 3 beds. So I guess we'll figure out where all of us are gonna sleep. So, yeah, I will check in later.
ride the bus.
Wait, throw the dice. White guy dance. Throw the dice, babe. Throw the dice. Oh, she's terrible. She's filming them. Look, it turns Christmas.
Facebook, YouTube, your show.
Woo!
Is this your dad's? Babe, is this?
Alright, well, it's like 8:45. I'm putting the girls to bed. I've got this queen-sized mattress. I'm really debating whether or not I'm just going to move one of these twins over, since we have 3 bedrooms, or 3 beds in this room, and it's just us 3, so. There's Ari. Hi, baby. Yeah. Say it's not night time. You ready for bed? You ready for night night? Okay. Can I have a kiss? Give me a kiss. No kisses for me. Hi, Ari. Hi, Ari. Alright, well. I'm gonna put them to bed, and then I'm gonna go downstairs to hang out with everyone else. So hopefully that works out well. But it may take a while to get them down. We'll see. Alright guys, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And both of the girls are sleeping. I'm gonna go ahead and change their diapers, give them fresh bottles, and I'm gonna go to sleep. And hopefully they don't wake me up too early. But even that would be more sleep than I'm used to, so